Good morning, girls. In the last session of Oracle, we learned how to give a comment, right? And also gone through the difference between SQL and Pl Sql. Now, in today's session, we will learn what is data types and which data types are available in Pl Sql. In this section, we will discuss the data types in Pl Sql. Pl Sql variables, constants and parameters must have a valid data type, right? If you want to use any variable, any constant, any parameters in Pl Sql block, you must use a valid data type for that variables, constant and parameters. This data type specifies a storage format, constraints and a valid range of values for your variable. We will focus on the scalar and LOB data types in this unit also. The other two data types will be covered in other units. First one is scalar, the single value with no internal components such as number, date or boolean. Second is large object. The short form of large object is LOB. Pointers to large objects that are stored separately from other data items such as text, graphics, images, video clips and sound waveforms. Third one is composite. In this type, data items that have internal components that can be accessed individually, for example collection and records. Next is reference, pointers to other data items. Okay, these are the main basic type of Pl Sql. Now, Pl Sql scalar data types and subtypes. Scalar types and subtypes come under the following categories. These are very general categories and we all knows how to define this type of variable or constant, as we have already used in SQL, right? First one is numeric. Numeric values on which arithmetic operation can be performed. Numeric values means the number data type on which we can perform the arithmetic operations. The second is character data type. Here alphanumeric values will be considered. This data type represents a single character or string of characters, which is equals to varchar. Third one is boolean. It shows the logical presentation, logical values on which logical operation can be performed, either 0 or 1, or we can say true or false. The fourth one is date and time. Date time, we can mention the date and time with the help of this type of variable. Pl Sql provides a subtype of data types. For example, the data type number has a subtype called integer. You can use the subtypes in your Pl Sql program to make the data type compatible with data types in other programs while embedding the Pl Sql code in another program, right? Such as with Java program. Pl Sql numeric data types and subtypes are listed here. Following table list out the Pl Sql predefined numeric data type and their subtypes. Till now we have used the number data type, but there are a lot of data types of numeric is available in Oracle. Let us see one by one. The first one is number, and up to now we have just specified the length of number, right? But here you can see there are two arguments you can use with number data type. First one is precision and second is kill. Fixed point or floating point number with absolute value in range of 1e-130 to but not including 1.0e126. A number variable can also represent 0. Second is DEC, ANSI specific fixed point type with maximum precision of 38 decimal digits. Next is decimal, IBM specific fixed point type with maximum precision of 38 decimal digits. The next is numeric. Again it has Two parameters, pre, precision and scale. Floating type with maximum precision of 38 decimal digits we can specify with this type of data type. Then double precision, ANSI specific floating point type with maximum precision of 126 binary digits, right? Approximately 38 decimal digits. Next is float, ANSI and IBM specific floating point type with maximum precision of 126 binary digits and 38 decimal digits. Next is INT. This is compatible with ANSI specific integer type with maximum precision of 38 decimal digits. Integer. Next is integer, ANSI and IBM specific integer type with maximum precision of 38 decimal digits. One more type is there, small integer, ANSI and IBM specific integer type with maximum precision of 38 decimal digits. And the last one of numeric type is real, floating point type with maximum precision of 63 binary digits, which is equals to 18 decimal digits. Here you can see the valid declaration of different numeric data types, right? Declare, number 1 is declared as integer, number 2 is declared as real, and number 3 is declared as double precision, right? You can hear the range of all the different variables are different. Let us implement this example in our SQL window. This example will show you only the how to declare a variable in SQL, in Pl Sql, right? Nothing else, because we have not included anything in executable section. It is null, it is defined as null, so you will not get anything as a result. First of all, don't forget to set the environment variable server output. Okay, now declare all the variables in declaration section. Num1, the data type of this variable is integer. Num2 is declared as real. Okay, these variables are just declared, not initialized, because we have not assigned anything to these variables. And the third one is num3, double precision. Okay, double precision. Execution section, begin with begin keyword. Here we don't want to do any type of coding, so you can write null. End of the section and slash for execution. We'll get nothing as a result. Here you can see nothing is visible on the screen, just we got the default message, that is Pl Sql procedure successfully completed. Pl Sql character data type and subtypes. Here one more table is given. In this table, character data types are listed as well as its subtypes are also listed. Following is the detail of Pl Sql predefined character data types. First one is character, CHAR. This is fixed length character string with maximum size of 32,767 bytes. Second one is varchar2, variable length character string, means you can store any number of characters in this data type if you declare a variable of this type, right? And the maximum size is 32,767 bytes. Okay, it occupies the space in memory as per the number of characters you will assign in a variable of this type. Third one is row, variable length, binary or byte string with maximum size of 32,767 bytes, not interpreted by Pl Sql. Next is nchar. The length of this type of variable will remain same, fixed length, right? Fixed length national character string with maximum size of 32,767 bytes. Then n varchar 2, variable length national character string with maximum size of 32,767 bytes. Long, variable length will be vary, okay, depends on the assignment of number of characters. Variable length character string with maximum size of 32,760 bytes. Long row, variable length binary or a byte string with maximum size of 32,760 bytes and not interpreted by Pl Sql. And the last one is row ID, physical row identifier, the address of a row in an ordinary table, right? We have already learned this data type in previous session somewhere. Now how to declare string data type in SQL. We have already gone through the first and second example where we have declared one variable of type character. Still we are taking one more example. Declare message varchar 2, right? You can specify the length, okay. This is the one way which we have already used in our first example. Instead of that, you can take character data type, and length is 30, and I want to assign something, so enclose that characters in single quotation mark like this, okay. Now begin. Null, I don't want to print anything, so we'll take null. End of the session, and for the execution we'll do /mark. Here we got the message, default message, Pl Sql procedure successfully completed, right? In this way you can declare a character variable, fine, and you can assign something in that variable even at the time of declaration in declaration section. This is our example for the declaration of string data type. This is our fourth example, right? Okay, next is Pl Sql Boolean data type. The Boolean data type stores a logical value that are used in logical operations. The logical value are the Boolean values true and false, and the value null. It has three values, either true or false, and one more value you can store in this variable is null. However, SQL has no data type equivalent to Boolean. Therefore, Boolean values cannot be used in SQL statements, built-in SQL functions, Pl Sql functions, invoked by other SQL statements, right? And Pl Sql, the fourth one is Pl Sql date and time internal types. The date data type is used to store a fixed length date and time, which include the time of day in seconds. Since midnight, valid dates range from January 1st, 4712 BC to December 31st, 9999 AD. This means you can give the date which falls in between the given range, right? This is our range. You can set any date which falls between these two dates. The default date format is set by the Oracle, right? You can change the format of date as per your desire. For example, the default might be dd dash month dash yy. This is a default format for setting a date in a column, which include a 2-digit number for the day of the month, an abbreviation of the month name, and the last 2 digit of the year. For example, 01 dash October is the name of month, and then the year you can set, right? Here examples are given. Year 47122999, as we have already seen the range. Okay, then month must be fall between 1 to 12, and valid interval values are 0 to 11. Days are 1 to 31, limited by the values of month and year according to the rules of the calendar. Okay, any non-zero integer, then hour is in the form of 00 to 23, minutes 00 to 59, and seconds you can specify 00 to 59.9, where 9 is the precision of time fractional seconds, right? So this is the format for storing date and time data type. Let us take one example of date data type. For that, switch to your SQL window, declare. Here D1 is a name of variable, the data type is date. Okay, and I want to assign a date. Again, you must keep one thing in your mind, that whenever you assign a date, you must enclose that value in single quotation mark. For example, 01 dash OCT is a month name and dash, and the year is 1985, single quotation mark over and semicolon, right? Now begin section, begin. Then I don't want to do the coding, so for that I will write null, and end of the section, then slash. Here the procedure is successfully completed. So in this way you can assign a date or declare a variable of type date, right? This will be an example of date and time data type, example number 5. Okay, this is our example number 5. Fine. So in the next session we will learn about LOB, large object data type, right? Note down all these 5 examples in your journals, and then we will take some more example for Pl Sql. Okay, meet you in the next session. Thank you.